So please, sometimes busy schedules, I also forgot to record. Okay, right. Sorry for that. Now recording started. Fine. Now see, just start this topic. Here, this is the inside VPC. We have the subnet. Inside subnet, we have two EC2 instances. Right. Say this is known as VPN gateway. It's like IGW. We have the VPN gateway, and we have the routing table. Right. All these route forwarded to this VPN gateway. VPN gateway make the connection with customer gateway. This is the customer gateway. Maybe this one is your router, maybe your Cisco router or FortiGate router or whatever router, right? Or any firewalls, right? Is your router. Now we are going to learn this one, how to make the VPN connection with customer side. Customer side, we have this much of PCs, and this is the customer side gateway IP address, right? Gateway IP address. Then you can able to, from here, you can able to reach these instances, right? Instances, okay? First of all, we are going to configure these two instances with private IP, guys. Here, there's no public IP. I'm not going to configure any public IPs. Just I'm going to configure private IP, guys. Right? Let's start the practical. Say launch instances. Say free trial eligible, just choose this one. Just choose as it is. Here, guys, you are going to launch two instances. Just put two here, right? Two instances. Then choose the VPC, right? It's a default VPC I am going to configure, and this one not must. I'm going to choose first one. Say here, the public as IP address. I don't want any public IP address. I need the private IP, guys. Okay, make it disabled. That means, okay, I don't want any outside connection. Right? I don't want any outside connection. I'm going to connect via VPC. Thing is, guys, I don't have the router here. I'm going to do the Amazon side, right? Anyway, I'll tell you how to configure the routing part also, right? Okay. Right. Disable the public IP address. Right? Just keep as it is. Next one. Just choose as it is. This one. Just say name. EC2 instance VPN. EC2 instance. Sorry, VPN EC2 instance or something. Say security rule. Let me open all the traffic. Okay. So I'm going to open all the traffic. I'm not quite sure the customer side. So that's what I'm going to open all the traffic. So we are launching two instances. So let's see the diagram here. So now we have completed these two instances. Now see the subnet here, 192.168.1.0/20. See the customer side, 192.168.123.0/20. So it won't overlap. It should be different subnet like this, right? Don't configure here 192.168.1.0 slash something, right? 0 slash 24 is wrong. That means you won't connect the VPN with Amazon, right? It should be different subnet, right? Both sides should be different subnet, right? Right. Now, so is running. The instances we have configured is run. Then choose the, then go to VPC. Just choose the VPC and get another window, right? Yes, this one is easy to instance window. This one is about the VPC window. Here you can choose the VPN configuration parameters, right? This is the VPN configuration parameters. Right. First one is customer gateway. Say customer gateways, we are going to give customer site IP address, public IP address. Right. Second one is virtual private gateway. So we are going to configure the virtual private gateway with Amazon. This one, this is the virtual private gateway, or VPN gateway or something. Next one, site to site VPN connection. We are going to establish the VPN connection with one of the customer, right? So this is the customer premises. We are going to establish the connection with customer. Okay. So there are three things, guys. Say one is customer gateway, virtual private gateway, site to site connection. Right. Now, first of all, let's go to the customer gateway. Say this is the customer gateway. It may be the Cisco router or FortiGate firewall, or maybe the CyberROM, maybe the whatever it is, right? Any firewall. Okay. Say create customer gateway. Say name. Say just put the customer name. Say demo first or something, right? You can go with dynamic IP or static IP. If you go with dynamic IP, you need the BGP node. Okay, we don't want the BGP node. Go with static IP. Just choose the static IP here. The static IP is this one: 119.160.192.30. Right. Say, let me see. 119. 160. Sorry, guys. 192.31. 192.131. Don't select this one and all, ARN and all, right? Just put the static IP of customer side, right? Create customer gate. Close. Now we have configured the customer gateway, right? And this is the IPsec tunnel we are going to make with our customer. This is the customer IP. It will select the ASN and all, right? Now we have configured the customer side. This. Now we are going to configure the Amazon side, AWS side. Virtual private gateway. Just say virtual private gateway. Say here AWS site. AWS site configuration. Say choose the default ASN number, right? Say create private gateway. Close. Right. Say now we have configured this one. It's a one shot, right? It's not okay. Say now it's detached. Say now it's detached. Now what we can do is we are going to attach this with our VPC. This VPC we are going to attach this one. Say let me delete and create again. or you can just delete. Deleted. Let me create. The custom ASN number, go with this one, go with the default one. Saying return. So what you can do is just choose the this one and say attach VPC and choose the VPC, which VPC you are going to attach. Say yes, attach. Now say you saying is in the attaching state, right? Just refresh, attach. Now we have attached this component with our VPC, right? Now this is also done. Right. Next, side-to-side connection, just click here. Now we are going to make the connection with this Amazon with our customer, right? Create VPN connection. Say AWS to customer side. Just put some meaningful name as to which virtual private gateway, right? Don't use transit gateway. We are going to learn separately transit gateway, right? Choose the virtual private gateway. Here, virtual private gateway, just choose here, just choose our Amazon site virtual private gateway, say this one, right? Right, say customer gateway is existing. Now choose the customer gateway. This is our customer gateway. This is our customer gateway. Say, would you like to go with BGP or static? Better to go with static, right? Static IP address, say static preferences. Here, choose this IP address. Say 192.168.123/20, right? Say 192.168.123/C20, right? So this is IPv4. If you have IPv6, go with IPv6. Now keep as it is the balance configuration. Just create VPN connection. Now it will take some time to active mode. Now still is pending. Now guys, now we have configured the established these things, right? Establish the connection with customer side. Right. So customer side, say let's see they are using Cyber. So we have to configure this customer side router also. Say for example, they are using Cisco router, Cisco ISR or something, or any Cisco Pixie firewall, right? So customer side also we have to configure some parameters. Okay, let's see how to configure those parameters, right? So give me the 5 minutes time. It will take the 5 to 10 minutes time to becomes active mode. Still is pending. Give me the 5 minutes time. Right. See, I don't want to waste the time. So what I can do is right. So meantime, we will establish this configuration. Right here, our router is there. We have to point our router with VPN gate. VPN gateway is ready. What we can do is we are just configure the router and point VPN gateway. So let's see. So let's refresh. Sometimes, okay. Anyway, we'll configure our routing table. This one. So this is the routing table. Here, say routes. Here, just add the route. Say edit route. Say add route. If you would like to reach this one 192.168.123.0/24, go to VPN gate. Right. That's what we are going to tell. Say here, just add the route 192.168.123.24. Let's see whether we can get the VPN gateway here. VPN gateway. So this is our VPN gateway demo VPN AWS. Say save some. So now we have informed our router to go to this one, right? So router will pass the traffic here and it will forward to it, right? So this is the way we are going to tell to our routing table, right? Meantime, see the status of the tunnel. So still is pending. Okay. Right. Okay, it will take some time. Right. Meantime, we will inform the customer. Say customer is saying I am using Cisco router. Okay. So customer don't know the configuration and all. He is asking how to configure the router to establish the VPN connection. So what you can do is, right? Say just choose say download configuration. Click download configuration and ask the customer side device. Say maybe the Fortinet or CyberRoam, Juniper router, Microsoft, blah blah things. Say PFSense, Jamaica. So he is saying I am using Cisco checkpoint or something. So Cisco system. Say ISR. I am using ISR router, and this is my software, right? And IKE version. Okay. He will give these things. Say sometimes he might give different iOS and IKE. What you can do is choose the customer side device, right? Customer side device and say download. Right. Now we are downloading customer side device configuration bus. Right. Let's download. The thing is, I am waiting for this connection. Wait, I could stop. Say at the moment, I just cancel this one. I wait. Okay. The thing is, he's searching the IP address. See, this is not exist, so that's what I just put these things. now I got the configuration here. This is the customer side. We have to do this configuration and we have to configure this parameter. What is crypto, encryption keys, group 1, group 2. Likewise, we have to the local address and blah blah things. Say what you can do is say, just say once you get the configuration from Amazon, just say Control A, just copy this, right? Just copy. Go to your Cisco router. Go to the customer side. I just forward this file to customer and ask customer copy this configuration and paste it to the Cisco console. Say go to the Cisco console. Say he is using Cisco. Let's see our customer is using Cisco. Right. Wait, now this loading. Say enable, say config key, just copy and paste this configuration, paste it. Right? Yeah, I can paste this one anyway. Yeah. Right? So this is the simulation. So ask customer, go to the config from of the Cisco router and paste it. Right, wait. So this one is right. Because this one is the simulation packet phase, right? So that's what I can make it. But real router it works. Because of these things and all, it won't work out because it's not real one simulation. So anyway, I just close and come back. So just so go to the routers CLI. There, you just copy this configuration and paste it, right? Go to config T, configure terminal, and the paste this configuration. Now C is available. Now it's ready, right? Fine, good. Now this one you copy and paste, just Control A and say copy and hand over to customer. Let customer to paste this one. Now say we have pasted, done, right? So this one is done. Customer say he has completed the configuration, one shot. Right. Now see, here we have at the route, right, guys? In this routing table, we add the route and say any traffic goes to this one, go to this VPN gate, right? That is done. Now, customer side also we have to configure the routing. Anyone would like to go to this network 192.168.1.191, go to the tunnel, right? Let's see how to configure that. Go to the router, go to the customer side router, right? Or just inform the router. This is very simple, guys. IP route. So anyone goes to 192.168.1.0, 255.255.255.0, tunnel 1. Go to tunnel 1. You can go to it's saying error, maybe the thing is tunnel 1 not there here, right? That's what is saying an error. Otherwise the tunnel 1 is there. You just say IP route and put the AWS network and the tunnel 1, VPN tunnel 1 or tunnel 2 or whatever tunnel, right? Then what you can do is now the connection established. Right? This is the way we establish the VPN connection with customers. Right? Say if you from this router, if you telnet, it works. Right? If you telnet this one, it works. That means this is the more secure connection. You can access your resources. You can deploy your whatever softwares. Okay, you can securely access this. There's no outside connection, guys. Okay, okay, right. Yeah, say for example, if you have the AD server here. So you have the AD server here. You can securely connect this AD server. You have the LDAP server here. You can securely connect this LDAP server. Right? This right like that through the tunnel. Right? This is the way we are going to establish the VPN tunnel with Amazon. Right? The thing is, I don't have the router. Right? What you can do is to just copy and paste the configuration in the terminal. It works. Right? Right. So this is the way we can establish the VPN connection, guys. So if you have any questions, please ask. Let me refresh some point here. Say there are some terminology, guys. Say let's see we have learned these terminologies. Say what is customer gateway, what is virtual private gateway, what is VPN and ASN numbers. Right? We have chosen the default ASN numbers, right? So let's see this customer, say a customer gateway is a physical device, maybe the router or something, or software application, maybe pfSense and all. Right? It's a side-to-side connection. Say next one, virtual private gateway, which is connected with Amazon. The virtual private gateway, VPN concentrator of Amazon side of the side-to-side VPN connection. Right? You create virtual private gateway and attach it to VPC from which you want to create side-to-side connection. So if you have BGP knowledge, better you go with BGP, right? Here we have chosen the static routing, right? So if you go with BGP and all, you need the AS numbers and all, right? And the ASN numbers, and then this one is so we are going to learn the transit and the direct connect next class, not today, right? So guys, so this is the VPN side-to-side connection. Right. So if you have any questions, we'll discuss. Say guys, any questions to implement the VPN?
So I have one question.
Yes, go ahead.
When we create a subnet, it will bundle with the AZ, right?
Yes, yes.
If we create 10 or more than it.
Yes, yeah, whatever, yeah, I agree. So whatever subnet you can create, right?
Yeah.
So when you choose the availability zone, you can deploy any range subnets. So wait, let me explain this way.
So one availability zone can have multiple subnets, right?
Yes, that correct.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Now let me explain further. Say here, say sub. Okay. say here, you can see different subnets are here, right? Say this subnet, this one. Say these things are say located in different availabilities. This is not must. So this subnet may be in the this also, right? Say one availability zone may have two different sorry may have two different subnet. That is possible, right? Say instances, launch instance. Right. So that is possible. Here you can create the subnet. First choose the VPC, and here let's choose the subnet name, subnet one. Just put the CIDR block. Say, let me put 172.31.10.0/24. So, and the availability zone, choose availability zone 8. Right. So, yes, you must valid CIDR block. Wait. Okay. Yes, it's overlapping with. Anyway, I'll explain in a different manner this one, right? Okay. Right. So, all right. So we have done this VPN and all those stuff. Right? So if you have any question, please raise. Right. Next one, say we are going to learn the DNS things. Right. Say domain name system. Say we call route 53. Here we call the special name route 53. Right. You can see the com domains, example.com, blah blah things. Right. Right. Say DNS is to convert name to IP address. That's why we use DNS. Say if you it will convert name to IP address. Right. This is forwarding. This one is reverse. Right. Forward and reverse. Right. So you all know this conversion and all. Say right in Windows, what is a command to check the DNS? That's any idea? In Windows, So guys, Windows say use ns lookup, space www.google.com. So if we type like this, then we can resolve the IP address. What is the IP of Google? ns lookup is a command. What is a command in Linux machines? So you get the IP address. What is the command we use in Linux machine, guys? Any idea? It is Linux machine use dig space www.hitman.lk, right? Say, let's see, let me start my Linux machine. This one. Give me 1 second. Let it boot. So if it is Linux machine, just type dig space Hickman.lk, right? So you can get the IP address. If it is Windows machine, you get you type ns lookup. Here you have to type hickman.lk, you get the hickman.lk IP address. They are using two different IPs. Internet A record. So here we call this as a record. Right? Now see, there are some address records in DNS. Right? Say, let's see this one. Let's see how DNS works. Right? Say, here you are typing one address, say www.example.com. First, it goes to your local DNS server. From here, it goes to the root server. From root server, again back to local server. Again, it goes to com domain. Again, com domain gives the answer to your local server. Again, it's connect to example.com server. Again, it get the answer and it gives the answer to the client, right? The client directly connect to particular server, right, and get the website access. Say here, let me explain in a different manner. Say here, this is your client machine. Say here you are typing hickman.lk. This is your local DNS server. Right? Say actually when you type hickman.lk any site, your browser put a dot at the end of the last word. The dot is there. That means if your local DNS couldn't resolve this one, connect to one of the root domain. In worldwide, there are 13 root domains, guys. Root domain we mark as A. Okay. A to M, we have 13 root domains. Say one is belongs to NASA, one is belongs to Japan, one is in Singapore. Likewise, it's spread across the world. Right? So we mark as root. Say, let's say your local DNS server doesn't know hickman.lk. Right? It's hand over the job to your local DNS server. It's a local DNS. It will connect one of the root domain. Say we have A to M, A root domain, B root domain, C root domain. Likewise, we have up to 13 root domain. The root domain mark as dot. Right? Dot. So it go here and ask, I need the www.hickman.lk IP address. Say your root domain is saying, I don't know this www.hickman.lk IP address, but I know LK IP address. So it will pass the LK IP address. So it will pass the LK IP address. This is LK domain guys. So it will connect to LK domain and asking, I need Hickman, www.hickman. It will give, I don't know www, but I know the Hickman IP address, then it will connect to Hickman. Then our local DNS connect to Hickman domain and asking, I need www. So it will give www IP address. Now our local DNS server knows www hickman.lk IP address is, say for example 203.1.1.5. Right? So our local DNS is going to cache this information and pass this information to our client machine. Right? It's the Igman WW, right? So our client machine connect to particular server thing is it knows the IP address and get the resources. This is how DNS works. Say this is known as top level domain. This is known as, sorry, this one is known as root domain, root domain. This one known as top level domain. Say com domain, LK domain, biz domain, live domain. Those are top level domain. This one known as second level domain. Right? Say all these things know the second level domain. This one knows the second level domain. This one knows the second level domain. Right? If you ask directly, I need the www from root domain, it says I don't know. I know only the my colleague is a bit lower than me. He know this one bit this one is bit lower than this, right? It know bit lower than, okay. Likewise, it works. Right? Right. This is about DNS. Right? Now see, guys. Now see the diagram here. You get a better understanding of this one. Right? First is connect to root domain, then top level domain, then second level domain, and can finally connect a particular site, right? And get the website. Right? Here, guys, see the Linux thing. Linux is giving the result a bit different way. Say, right? Say is giving the result like this. Say at the same time you see the Windows result. So sorry guys, we won't get sorry. See the Windows machine result. Okay, just compare. Here we get more options, right? Here we won't get more options. So better to go with Linux, right? Any kind of DNS issues, right? Here you say address record. A for address. Say this. See here. You see the dot here. See guys, the dot is there, right? Igman.lk dot, right? Okay. And actually, this igman.lk load balance with two IP address. So we can, in Amazon, this term known as load balance is known as weighted policy, right? There's a policy known as weighted. So if this one is busy, request handover to this one. This one is busy, request handover to this one. Okay, we are going to discuss all the policies today. Right. So here, guys, let me explain something different. Anyway. Code 53, you see the protocol. This protocol we are using domain name, subdomains, second level domain, top level domain, root domain, top level domain, second level domain, subdomains, blah blah things. We can use HTTP and HTTPS also, right? Secure one. Right? Please go through this one. Say this one is IP version 4. This one is IP version 6. Next one, say canonical name, C name. Say canonical. Say sometimes you have two names. Say in Office you have one name, home you have another name. That means both are you, right? Both are you, right? That is known as canonical name. NS mean DNS server, name server, or we can call DNS server, right? Whatever it is. You can see how it works. Say first is connect to root domain, then top level domain, then second level domain, and get the IP address and hand over to the client. Client finally connect to particular server. Right? Right. Now see the interesting part starts here. Right? Here we call the DNS as route 53. You know the reason why they are calling route 53? The reason is DNS uses port 53. Right? Say if you take Linux or Windows, they call DNS. Amazon, they are using this name, they are using this port and call the DNS service as route 53 because of the port 53. Right? All right. Now see here, there's an instance is running here. So, right? So our route 53, that means DNS, we have to inform about this particular IP address, right? Particular IP address. So let's see how to inform this IP address, right? Right. The client IP address. Right? You can see the some A records, A record, C name, NS, right? Name server, blah blah. Now let's go to Amazon. So let me open the DNS in Amazon. Say better, I am going to remove this instance at the moment. I don't want this instance, so I'll just stop this one. You can terminate also, you can delete this instance, it will go out from this one. So that is okay. Right. Let's go to the DNS. Say type here route 53 DNS service. Right. Right. See here, just take the type EC2 also. We need one or two EC2 instances. Right. Right. This is the route. Say here you can see a couple of options here. If you want, you can register your DNS name here. Right. Say you are going to register abc.com. If you want, you can register your DNS. If you want, you can keep your DNS outside. That means registration should be outside. Say you can register with Namecheap. You can register with GoDaddy. You can register with Sri Lanka LK domains. You can register with whatever provider, even SLT or Dialog as you wish. There you can register and host the zone here. Right? Host the zone here if you want. Okay. Say hosted zone. Here I have hosted this NetExpert solution here in Amazon. I have registered in namespace. Say, let me log into namespace and show you. Sorry, Namecheap. Namecheap or any other provider. Because if they are giving cheap registration, so that's what I have chosen this one. here you can register here. I have registered two names, say Net Expert Solution, Net Expert Teams, sorry, Net Expert Channel.com. Say once you register here, what you can do is say, let me choose Net Experts Solution, right? Net Expert Solution, click Manage, right? You get this control panel and all, or you can chat with the vendor. Right? Here, what you can do is custom DNS. Right? Go to custom DNS and register your DNS. Right? This DNS belongs to Amazon. See here, this is your zone. This is your hosted zone here. Here we have, once you hosted, you get something like this. This is the DNS, Amazon DNS. What you can do is copy from here and paste it one by one. At name server, just add your DNS server. Here we have four name server, just add it. Right? Thing is, guys, here the name registration with Namecheap. I have created the hosted zone in Amazon, right? So you have to register this DNS with Namecheap or GoDaddy or whatever provider, right? And say OK, right? And say OK, right? So here I have registered my DNS. Say I have registered another DNS here. This also I have done the same thing. Go here and just place your DNS servers. Copy and paste. Right. So guys, this is done. Right. This is okay. Right. Here I have registered. Now I am going to create my web server. Right? Say here, just go to the instance and I'm going to run one Apache server. Say launch instance. Just choose any of the instance here. Say let me install Apache here. I am going to run, I'm going to install Apache here. Just choose this one and choose the public IP. Now see there is running, right? Then it's okay. Otherwise you won't connect. Now wait. Say once you install the instance, what you can do is just update, yeah, the first time. Right, now I am going to install Apache here. apt get install Apache 2. Right? Yes, say install. Right? Say start the service Apache 2 start. Now you can see the status whether it's running or not. Say Apache is running, right? Say let me access this one from outside. Say copy and paste whether, let's see whether I can access this one. Now I can't access. What is the reason, guys? Now actually I am running in this instance I am running Apache. I use the public IP and access. When I choose my public IP and access, I won't access. Say what is the reason for this one? Anyone? Say I can't access this one. What is the reason?
Inbound rules.
Yes, correct. Yeah, there should be a inbound rules. All right. At security, go to security and see port 22 is open. You have to open port 80, right? Say click here and edit inbound rules. Huh? That just at HTTP. HTTP means web access. HTTP. Say any outsiders, say this. Right? Right. You have to open the firewall, right? Now access, let's see, now see. Now you do get the site. Now you get the Apache site. Now guys, I am typing like this. Now guys, I am typing like this. Say I am typing www.is. Now I can't access. Right? Reason is still I didn't configure the A record, right? There should be a records we have to configure, right? Say this one, say netexpertsolution.com. There should be a address record and point to one address, say one of the public address in DNS, right? You have to point this name to one address, then it works, right? Now let's see how to point the record, right? Say here, now go to the this one. Now first of all get the public IP address. This is the public IP. I am going to point to my DNS. Say go to the DNS, right? This is the DNS. Here I have my zones and everything. Here you see this one, NetExpert solution, name servers, DNS servers. These are the DNS servers. NetExpert solution, SOL, source of authority. Who in charge of this domain? This is the person in charge of this domain. Right? This is okay. I'll explain this one shortly, guys. Give me 1 second. Before that, let me create a record. Say create record. Right? Say here, guys, you can use this wizard, or better, we choose the switch to wizard mode. It's also fine, right? So better to go with wizard mode. Here, guys, you can get all the options, right? Here, simple routing. Now we are going to put a simple routing here, name and the IP address, right? we put www some netexpertsolution.com point to this IP address, right? Say next. Now create record. Define symbol. Sorry, define symbol record here. Just put www. A record, right? Type a record. Say endpoint IP address. We are going to choose the IP address, right? Just put the IP address. Say we are going to put our instance IP address. Huh? Right. Now, say 1 minute is enough. TTL value, time to live, the caching, define symbol record. Now, DNS, we have defined this record, right? Say create record. Now, this will create the record in our DNS server. Now, you get additional record. Say one more thing, guys. Say if you create this one, if you create a zone, they are charging $0.50, right? That is very important, guys, right? Per month. Right? Say if you see the billing and all, per month, they are charging the this thing for the record. You can see the billing and all, they charge 0.05 per, say, I think for 25 zones. Right? Say here, guys, now we have pointed this name to IP address. A mean address record. It's a simple one, point to this one. Now let's just refresh this one. Now you can get the website, right? You can get the website. Say if you go to this one, say ns lookup www.netexperts.com. You can get the say NetExperts solution. NetExperts solution.com. You can get the IP address. This belongs to our instance IP. You just compare this one. 18.234.20.77. This is our instance IP. You can get the same record in Linux also. Here we have to type Dikra. See here, you can get this same IP address. Now it's clearly saying address is point to address record, internet. This one is your question, guys. You ask the question. I need the IP of netexpertsolution.com. You get the answer. This is answer section. You get the query time and all. You get it here, right? Say this is how we are pointing the record in Amazon. Are we clear, guys? First of all, you have to register a zone, right? Zone here, right? Maybe your domain. Then you can create the records, right? A record, MS records, whatever records you can create, right? First of all, okay, you need the domain. Our domain is in Namecheap. Here we have the zone. We have posted the zone here. Here we are register our domain, right? Say this one is point to this. If you create another instance here, guys, you just point to it. Now customer is asking another question. There he is, say customer is he is asking like this. Say say, let's choose the second policy, right? You can switch to wizard mode or just wizard mode or this. Now, let's see about this. Use when you have multiple resources that do not same job and you want the specify the proportion of traffic that goes to each resource. For example, 2 or more EC2 instance. Say if you have 2 or more EC2 instance, say here we have one instance. Let me create another instance, right? So then make it 2 this one. For easiness, I am choosing this one, otherwise it's not most. Just open HTTP or whatever this. Let still is spinning, guys. Let's see, right? Say go to this one. Now we are going to choose the second option, weighted policy. So guys, you feel any short break, guys? You feel boring? Okay, after this one we'll get a short break. But now see the diagram here. Say this is weighted. Say weighted means this one we are giving 60% traffic. This one we are giving 40% traffic. That is weighted, guys. Right? Right. So let's configure the weighted policy. Right. Say next. Say let's put the same address www. Just put the address, just this one. Define the weighted records. Right? So first of all, guys, I am going to remove the previous record. Then I start this. So that is best option. So let me create this one, cancel it. Let me remove this one first. Right? If you want to remove any records, just choose this one and delete record. You can able to delete any records. Right? Let's create record. Weighted policy. Same address. Say a record. Define weight record. You have to define the weight. Say IP address, just give the one instance IP. Go to the instance and get the IP address. This one is one instance IP address. Say what is the weight you are going to give. Let me put 200 here. Right? So you can give 0 to 255. If you give 256, it won't work out, right? 200 and health check also. If you have health check, surely I will come to this part. Say record ID or RD1, right? Say define weighted record. Create record. Right? Now let's see my other instance is ready. So EC2 instance, just copy the IP address. say create record, weighted one, give the same address. The TTL, the caching is 60 seconds is enough. Just give 100, just half of the weight, right? That means 2 packet goes to one server, 1 packet goes to another server. Say health check, leave it, say just give the record 2, just define, say create it, right? Right? Say here guys, you can see the weighted. Say that means 2 packet goes to this one, 1 packet goes to this server, right? Okay. Say what I can do is let's ping this one and test. So let me open ping to outside, go to the instance, go to the instance guys. Let me open net security group. Just open ping outside, otherwise we won't ping. Just open ICMP traffic outside. So ICMP traffic, say I need to open both instances. Now guys, see here we have the this one, right? 2 packet goes to this one, 1 packet goes to this. Let me ping the address here. Say here, let's ping the this one. Say ping. Just put -t. Say you get the, sorry, net experts. Say wait, domain is different. So here, now see, you get the result here. Now see, you get the result here. So it's pinging with this one. This one. So I had to get 18 IP address. Wait. Say, let me ping again. Say, right now, so now see I get 18 IP address. Say, right? Say sometimes I may get this address. Sometimes it will go to other instance. Say Sometimes we will pick up 2, right? Right, because the thing is the priority go to this one, this server, that's what is fitting here, right? Say what I can do is let me clear the DNS. Say let me clear the cache. IP config. Say the address is let me check the command. I have forgotten the command. Say clear DNS cache. You can flash DNS. Right? Say just type flash DNS. Say I'm going to clear the DNS cache. Flash DNS. DNS and now let me ping. Again, I'm getting that. Say, wait, let me get another. Let me clear this one and get another win this one. Still, I am getting this one. So what I can do is say I am getting 18. So I should get other server IP also, right? All right. So what I can do is I am going to shut down this server. Okay, shut down this server. Now still I am getting 18, 18 IPs. Say let's shut down this one. Just say stop instance. Now let's see the result here. This time I should get 3. We'll stop for some time and I get timeout is there. Yes. See, I am getting 3. Now it's forwarding to 3. Say earlier it forward to 18. Now it's forwarding the traffic to this one, right? Right. So this is about weighted policy. Say that means 2 packet goes to one server and 1 packet goes to this. Likewise, say even if any failover, other server will work. Let me start this. Right. It started. Right. So this is known as weighted policy. Right. Right, weighted policy. So here we are saying a record. This one, this is the weight. Right, this is the weight for this. Right. Let me delete this one. Right. Next one, create record. Next one, we are going to discuss about geolocation, right? There are two geolocation. Actually, guys, you see here 6 policies. The one policy is hidden. I'll show you where the other policy, right? Right. Next one, we are going to discuss the geolocation ones, right? Before that, guys, we will take short break. Now the time is 3:15. We will start around 3:30 or 3:35, right? Guys, we will take short break. All right. Let's start, guys. So we have learned this weighted policy, right? Say one record point to multiple domain, right? Say you can weight like this. Right. Say we have learned this weighted policy. Okay. Let me connect this one and install Apache. This one is easy for me. Say, guys, there are a number of questions from this DNS also. Right? So we have to learn thoroughly of each and every point. Right? There are a number of questions. Two servers are running now. So these instances, I have installed Apache both instances. Right. Now let's see the third policy. Okay. Let me copy the IP address, that is easy for me. So let's copy the public IP address of these instances. Otherwise, I have to every time go and search the IP. Right. So let's see the third policy. How we are going to handle third policy. Say, see the diagram here, guys. Say one location of the world. Say, for example, Sri Lanka, I am going to access one server. Say, Singapore, I am going to assign one server. Right. So that is the geolocation. Say, let's see. This one is Sri Lankan server. This one, say people from Sri Lanka access this server. Say people from US access this server, right? Let's choose this one. Next. Okay, address record. A records, A records. There are many records here. We will learn those records. At the moment, we are operating only one record, A record. It's a define your location record. Say endpoint IP address. Say this is Sri Lankan customers. Say just give the IP address, location, choose the our country, Sri Lanka, right? Say here health check, ignore it. Say record one, right? Create it. This is for Sri Lankan customer. Say create another record for US customers. Say especially Ickman.lk. Ickman.lk have some customers in Sri Lanka as well as US as well, right? So for that companies, this one is ideal record. Say here, choose this one. Just give the IP address, location. This is US. US states. Say wait. Say US. They have. Say if you give default. Say if you choose default option, then other countries access this server, right? Say if you want, you can specify the country. Right? Say US, yes. This is for US or some. Say RC2. Say define your location rec. Say create rec. Here you have one server is going to manage with Sri Lanka, and outside say US and all, this server is going to manage with outside. Say now if we ping, traffic should goes to this one, Viola Sri Lanka. So traffic should hit to this server 3.95.178.14. Let's see whether it hit to this server. Now see the IP address is hitting 3.95 this. You can check the IP address. It's hitting this one. Say customers from US is should hit this one. Say how can we confirm that one? Right. Say let's confirm that also. Go to Google. Say geolocation, GNS check. Let's check that. Say, let me type the IP address. Sorry, let me type the site. NetExpertSolution.lk, just search it. So it should still not replicate, right? It will take some time. So here, actually, it will take some time, guys. So here, US customers, I can get something like this, right? So let's check maybe put the correct domain. Right here. Let's change this one is okay. But I have to get somewhere I have to get the record. So let's create a record for China. Maybe say let's choose default. Let's choose default and see. Now the default other countries should use this one. Let's refresh. See, right now it's okay. Now see, if you go here, you can see other countries. Say starting from 54. Say 54. Say 54. 54. Say Sri Lanka is actually Sri Lanka. Actually, it's not there. But if you choose other countries, you get 54 IP addresses. Okay. Right. So this is how the geolocation works. Now, guys, there's a question comes. Right. Say, let me delete this one. Now, say this is the world map. Let's see. This is let's take two countries sharing the borders. Let's see. Yeah, let's check India and China. This is India. Say this is China. They are sharing the borders, right? Their servers are here. They say one customer is somewhere here. Say there we have pointed the servers. Say one server is serving Indian region. This server is serving Indian region. Say one customer is here. He is complaining, says this Chinese server is very close by. Chinese server is very close by. So is there any possibility to access the Chinese server? This link, he is saying the Indian server is a bit slow. So I would like to access this Chinese server. Is there any possibility? We have created geo location policy and say Indian guys access this one, this server, Chinese guys access this server. Someone is here is saying this server is close by, he is from India. So in this situation, how we are going to manage the customer, right? So in this situation, there's a special policy. Geo proximity is not here, right? You won't see these things, not here. Okay, this is a separate part. Yeah, there's a question is there. Let me answer it. So distance calculation. So hop count actually. Cisco and all, we talk about hop count and all, but here there's a range. We are going to set the range, right? Let's see how to set the range, right? Yeah. DNS also there's a hop count, so that is not here. Here they are come with another concept known as geo proximity, right? So you won't see the option here. Say what you can do is, right? What you can do is, right? You just click here. Just wait, maybe. Policy routes. I feel little slowness. Say, let's check this one, policy record. Here they have defined the seventh option, right? Right. Say create traffic policy. Here policy name traffic range. Just choose the same name here. Right. Say connect to here, connect to, just choose the new endpoint, right? No, not new endpoint, geo proximity rule. Choose the geo proximity rule. Just endpoint location. This is India, Mumbai, say Mumbai. This one, I'm going to choose China, Beijing, right? Beijing, China. Right. Now see the connect to new endpoint. So new endpoint, say one server I'm going to allocate. This is for now. This one is going to, I'm going to put to India. This one is China. Right. This is Mumbai region. Mumbai region is, I'm going to put this. Say this is Chinese region, new endpoint. This is China. This server is going to manage Chinese region. Now see the magic, guys. Now I have assigned lights. Now I am going to click this one, right? So if I click this one, see, I get something like this. Say if the customer, say some customers here, then let them use Chinese server. See, I am going to minimize this, right? Say I'm going to maximize this. I can change the range, say minimize this, right? Say I'm going to customize China, right? Say something like this. I can change the range. See, guys? See, the range has changed here. Right? When you see, range has changed. Right? Say this server is going to manage this one. Say this server is going to manage Indian region. So China and all other countries, this server is going to manage. Right? So if you put somewhere here, you can customize the range. Okay. Say someone here in the C also access now. Right? So this is the geo proximity. Right? Right? You can change the range, right? According to the customer requirement. Right? So if you say create traffic policy, then they will charge. Don't click create traffic policy, right? It's a chargeable option, guys. Right? Right? Right. This is the geo proximity policy. Here they have defined the policy. Right? Right. So now we have learned this also. Right. Say create a record. Now we have learned the geolocation and geo-proximity. Okay, both are two different things, guys. Right? Geo-proximity, you can change the range, right? This one, you won't change the range. This is particular for the countries. Next one, we are going to learn this failover, then we learn the latents. So first we learn the failover. Failover, that means say something like this. Say this is your primary servers there, this is your secondary server. Both are connected. Say, for example, your database server or something, MySQL or something is running, say this is your primary database server. Right? But this one is your secondary database. Say DR site, or we can say, I can say secondary or DR server. Secondary server. Say if this server goes down, it will serve the customers. Right? So there's a say this one is in one location, this one is in another location. Say especially in banks, they put their servers in head office, DR, they put in their branch, say somewhere about around Malubay or something. There they have the servers. But say this one is the primary and secondary are connected. Right? There's a health check here. There's a concept here, health check. Right? The health check will check primary and secondary, whether it's down or like. Likewise, it will check the health check. Right? Say if this server goes down, DNS will route the traffic. DNS route the traffic to this server. Right? Health check will inform to DNS saying this server goes down, is down. So DNS route the traffic secondary server. It will up and work. Right? This is known as failover. But here we have to define what is primary server, what is our secondary server. Say let's define here. Say let's remove this one. Say let's say this is my primary server. This is the secondary server. Just define the servers first. Right? Then we are going to configure the health check here. Health check. Then we are going to configure the DNS record and say, if anything goes wrong, please inform to DNS. Then DNS will route the traffic to secondary. Right? That is about failover. Let's see how to configure failover. Now say failover. Say next. Say we are www. Same domain name, IP address, define failover record, endpoint. Say this is my primary server. This is the primary server. Just copy and paste it. Failover type. This is the primary server, guys. Here, the health check is there. We are going to configure the health check. So it's the primary server. We are going to configure the health check. Let's see how to configure the health check, right? Say I just stop for the while. Say, right? Say let's just say cancel this one. First we define health check and come back. Health check. Create health check. Say name H1, health check 1. I'm going to configure one endpoint, EC2 instance. What is my EC2 instance IP address, right? Say, just configure the IP address and the host name, say, just put the, wait, port 80, the path, actually, the health check is going to ping the directory here, guys, not IP address, right? It's very important here. The ping path is root. Root means slash, right? See, root. It's pinging the root directory, right? Not IP address, right? Say, that is fine. Say, let me check the domain name again. Next experts, solutions. I think hope is fine. Say next. Say there's no alert. Say create health check. Now see, health check is unknown, right? Unknown. That means health check doesn't know whom to check. That's what it's saying unknown. Right. Now we are going to create the record. Say goes to hosted zone. Say anyway, I'll take these two windows, then you get a clear picture. Say health check separate window, and now this one is separate window. You see the health check still is unknown, right? Now see create record. Sorry guys. Failover. Say next. Say www.nextexpertsolution. Primary server. Health check. Choose H1. H1. Say record type, say RC1. Just mention one record type. Define failover record. Now say primary. Now see the health check. Just refresh it. Now health check knows whom to check. Right? Now health check saying server is healthy. Fine. Now let me define the secondary server. This one. Create record. Make it secondary this one. Just mention the IP address. This is our secondary server. No need to define health check for this one. If you want, you can create another health check and define it here. Here. Now see, I have created two records. Then see the health check also saying fine. This server, I just check with this server is fine. Is saying healthy green in color. So now you can see primary, secondary. So if I ping, traffic definitely goes to this server. Okay. Now see, let me ping this one. See the traffic. It goes to 3.95 something. 3.95 something. Right. Now, if this server fails, health check will inform DNS there's a failure in the failover policy. Switch to another server, right? Switch to another server, right? Now see, I am pinging to 3.server. That is my primary server. Now see, I am going to shut down the primary server. Right? Go to the primary server. Sorry, this is the primary. No? 3. So I am going to shut down this server. This is the primary server. Then health check will inform DNS switch the server. Say going to stop this server. Stop. Now see the health check. Now see the health check. What is saying? Okay. Okay. It will check particular time interval. Now say let this server down. Right. Say refresh. Refresh. Still is stopping. See, that's what health check is saying. So now it's still right. Let me refresh. Still is stopping, right? So it will change the color. The color will change in the health check policy. You can see. So guys, if you feel any small break, let me know. So, still see the timeout is there. Still timeout is there. Now, if health check is okay, then DNS will switch the server. Now it switched to let's wait. Let's still timeout is there. Still is stopping. Okay, still is stopping. Wait, still. Because I am not getting any response from health check. Stop. Now the server has been stopped. Now see the health check. Health check should change. Right? Will change. Huh? Give me the 1 minute time. But now say unhealthy. Now health check will inform DNS switch the server. Right? It will inform DNS. Right. It will take other 2 minutes time to switch. Now see the result here. Now it will take some time. So let me. Let me press Control C and just ping it again. Now see, it goes to another server 54. Right? You can see it goes to this server. Now traffic goes to this server. Again, I am going to up the server. Say, let's see, let me up the server now. Say, just start the server. Say, let me start. Successfully started. Just refresh. Now see the health check will change quickly. We should start first. Still spending. Now, fine. Now let's see the health check. Just refresh. Okay, come on. Just refresh. Waiting for the health check result. Right now, see the still it goes to 53. Sorry, 54. Let's see. Just refresh. But it will take some time, guys. Then it will change to other server 3, right? Wait, it will come back to normal. Say, let me ping again. Let's wait another few seconds. Right. I should read back to normal. Then traffic switch to the primary server. Right. So that's how it works. So that's I have to wait some time. Right. Okay. So back to the this right. So in that right. It will back. Right. So failover, we need the this one, right? Health check. Right? So guys, it will take some time, but again back to this. Right. Anyway, we'll see, right? Right. Next one, we are going to learn this one also done. This next one, we are going to learn the latency. Use when you have resources in multiple AWS region and you want to route traffic to the region that provides the best latency. Now it is saying your instances are in different region. Say here, let's see. This instance is in, say, US, and this instance is in China, right? So, right? So some users just for forward traffic through this instance, and some users who are in China forward traffic through this instance. Like that's a say, give me 1 second. Let's say refresh. See, now it's coming up. See, now it's coming up, right? It will take some time. See, it will take some time. Now, it will take some time. Again, we back to the primary. Yeah. Now it's slowly coming up. Right. So I'm going to delete this one. Right. Now I am going to create the latency one. Say this means say our resources are in multiple zone. Say one server is in US, say one server is in China, like that, right? Say here we right. Say next. Say www. Say here you just say give the IP address. It's also kind of geopolicy, right? Here you are going to choose the region. say people from here, we are not going to use country, guys. Here we are going to choose the region, right? That is the different. Geo policy and geo proximity, we have chosen the country. Here we are going to choose the region. That is different, guys. This is the region, guys. Say here you see all the region, right? Not countries, huh? Say from US and all. Yes, if you want, you can configure the health check also. RC1. This server is going to manage US region, not country, right? I am going to create record. Say this one is going to manage US region. Say latency policy. Say a latency. Say same server. Say endpoint. Say let's see, this one is going to manage Chinese region, not China, right? Chinese region, right? Choose the region China, Beijing. There are two regions in China. One is Beijing and say other one is Virginia. Right, let me choose this one, and this one is this is a say define create it. Here we have two latency policy. These policies are going to manage the region, guys, right? Not country. That is very, very important, right? That is about a latency policy, right? Right. Next one we are going to learn multi-value policy. Let's see what is multi-value policy. Just click here and say next. Say right. Say define multi-value record. Say IP address. Say I am going to give one IP address. Say this side. Say this one this time. So let's see how this multi-value policy works. It's a kind of round robin, right? It's a kind of round robin thing. If you want, you can check the health check also. Just say this is record one, define one record, create. Say create multi-value policy. Here you can define 8 record, right? 8 multi-value record. Let's see how it works. Okay. So I'm going to choose this IP address. RC2. Let me create another multi-value record. Say put 1.1.1 or any IP address. RC record. So likewise, you can create 8 servers, right? Say you can create 8 servers, right? Now see how multi-value record works, right? Now let me go to geolocation. Okay, geolocation, I'm not quite sure the site. Sorry, I have forgotten the site. Right, let me. Anyway, we'll check with this one. Say lookup. Say I know it was not this one. Wait, you want to get the clear picture about this one. Give me 1 second, guys. Right, this is the one. Huh? So sorry guys. So now see, right, say search. Now see how it works. Say net expert solution. This one we have defined here. So it works round robin basis. Say round robin basis. Say for example, some countries, this is the primary IP address. Say some countries, this is the primary IP address. Some countries, this is the primary IP address. So but it's not replicating now. But when I check one country, say the particular IP is the primary. Say netexpert solutions dot actually dot com. No, there's an issue. So sorry guys. So it should be comma. Say now see some countries say this is the primary IP address. Say some countries this is the primary IP address. Say some countries one is the primary IP address. So that's how it works. See if you see here, one is a primary IP address. So if you point here, 3.3 is a primary IP address. Say if you point somewhere here, 54 is a primary IP address. So that's how it works. Say right. Say multi-value mean. Say some countries this is a primary IP. Some countries this is a primary IP. This is known as multi-value, right? Right. So guys, now we have covered all the policies. Right? So if you have any questions, please raise, or we will do another one practical. See guys, I am going to delete these things. So now we have covered all the policies. Say this is a latency based policies. This one is here we have configured health check for failover. Right. Okay. So please go through this slide and you get a better idea. Right. This is a geolocation policy. We can point particular country, not region. Here we are pointing the country. Germany one IP address, say France one IP address, Australia one IP address, other part of the world one IP address. Say other part of the world default. If you choose default, this IP is going to serve other part of the world. Right? Say we have learned geo proximity. So you can see how geo proximity works. Say some customers, this is the closest DNS. So they ask you to change the ranges. Then we get something like this. Right. So this is about the DNS and DNS policies. Right. So there are some questions on this. Okay. I will show you some questions, easy questions. You can easily answer the questions. All right. So if you have any questions, please raise, or if not, we will move to another practice. All right. Right. So far, no questions, guys. Next one, we are going to move to bit critical practical, guys. This practical is bit critical, right? You have to be alert. Okay. Otherwise, if you put a single mistake, we lose our times, your time and my time, right? Right. This is this bit critical one. Right. Be alert, guys. Right. So this is the okay bit critical one. But next one, right? Say, let me close this one. Let me log into another account. So this practical, I'm going to use different account. Say, I already configured the servers, right? Let's so guys, please create a free account. Is really helpful for you. For the one card, you can create many accounts. More than 5 accounts you can create using one card. So can't log in. Say height is 6. Wait. Now see guys, say let's say this is the storage. So say last class we have learned some storage these things. Say elastic block storage. Right? Say EFS, elastic file system. FXX for this is for Windows. S3 bucket storage. These are the storage options in Amazon. Right? Say this one EFS we have learned, right? This one we have learned, guys. This one come with EC2 instance. Say EC2 instance storage known as elastic block storage. They use the word block. Okay, right. It's also a limited storage. So this one is known as elastic file system. Right? You can store up to any amount of data. Up to 5 TB free. Up to 5 TB is free. Beyond 5 TB they charge. This. So this one also same thing. This is for Linux. This is for Windows. Say if you want to store the objects, especially video streaming, so any thumbnail pictures and all, this is the ideal storage, guys. S3, this is a very big chapter. We are going to discuss all the options, right? So, right. So this one we have learned. Last class we have learned this one. We have created the snapshot. Then we have created the volumes. Then again we like to change the snapshot into. Change the volume to one region to another region using snapshot. So we have learned this. So these are the balance part. This is the separate part we are going to discuss. So all these things are the major parts. Right. Now we are going to discuss this one, the Windows. Right. The Windows storage. Say if you want to store massive data, say data lake, right? Say in Windows, you have to choose this file system, right? I'm not quite sure the name of this one. This is called FXX, right? Say let me tell the name. Just say this is known as FXX. Say this is service deal with Windows. Say if you want to store any data from your Windows server to Amazon, this is the one, right? I'm not quite sure the extraction FXX, right? This is one. So if it is Linux, then we have to choose the EFX. That one we will do it on next class. That also critical practice. Today, now we are going to learn this how the FXX file system works. Right? Say just FXX AWS. Let's see the. This is there's no stand say FXX for Windows file system, but they are not putting the abbreviation. Right now, let's see how this FXX works. Right? Say just say put like this. They simply says file system for Windows. Right? File system for Windows. Say this. So guys, this practical is bit critical, guys. Let's start the practical. Guys, have you learned about Active Directory things? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea about Active Directory? What is Active Directory? Say Windows 2016. So let's install 3 Windows machines. Say Windows 2016. You can use any of the version 2096 or whatever it is, right? As to like, say Windows 12 or Windows whatever it is, 19 or something. Say Windows 2016. This one we are going to make this one as Active Directory. So you heard about this Active Directory. Say Active Directory 1. These are the clients. So this file system, so FXS file system, we need the Active Directory, right? You can get the Active Directory from Amazon, or you have to configure your own Active Directory. Say if you hire the AD from Amazon, they charge. That's why we are going to configure our own Active Directory, right? That is the reason. Now, say this is the FXS file system. FXX file system. So FXS file system. So if it is Linux client, this should be EFS file system, right? So guys, why we need this? We can store massive amount of data, right? So say this one, this instance come with EBS file system. So we can store that much of amount. Say if you move to this file system, we can store any amount of data as you like, right? Especially Facebook, Netflix, they use these things, right? FXS file system. Now, this is the file system, there's a component. Then this component, we are going to define where we are going to place this component. Say, what is a VPC is belongs to, what is a security group is belongs to. So those things we are going to define. So then we are going to put a firewall somewhere here, security group, and we are going to put one VPC here, where these components are located, right? Those things also we have to define here. And the connectivity here, all the connection goes through the firewall. Here we are going to define one security group, SG. So if you go for Active Directory, guys, better go with static IP address. That is the best practice, the static IP. That is the best practice. Okay, if you go for DHCP IP address, Amazon will change. Okay, then it goes. Right? No point of configuring this. But now, say here we are running the HR application. Right? You are running the HR application. Now, see, guys, say there are 100 clients want to use the HR application. So we go for EFX and connect all these 100 clients with this file system and deploy the HR application or whatever application here, right? Or sales or whatever. Right. Now, first of all, we are going to create the Active Directory. You have to carefully do it. Otherwise, okay, it will absorb your time, my time. So, right, carefully do these things. That means whatever you create here, whatever files you create here, you can see the file here. Whatever you file create here, you can see the file here, right? So that means it's a collaboration of applications, right? This is the common storage place. This is the common storage. Now see guys, I already done this one. Now see guys, say we are going to do it again. Now I have 3 computers run, right? Say here I am running the Active Directory in this machine. See, AD is there, and this is the clients I have connected with this Active Directory server, right? So hope you all know the Active Directory concept, guys. This is in Windows, guys. Anyway, I'm going to do this one in a practical manner, right? Right. So if you know, you get more idea, right? Anyway, let's see here in this machine, I am going to create a file in a common drive. Say, let's go to my share folder. Say, let's create a file. Let's create a file. New and say, let's say AWS exam. Right? Right. Now see here, go to this machine and go to the share folder. You can see it's there. The file is there. AWS exam is there. Right? That means it goes to the common folder. From the common folder, I am accessing the particular file into another VM, another machine. Right? But this seems like pretty much small thing, but there are many configuration behind this setup, right? Right. Anyway, we are going to configure this, right? Say, right? So just see here, first of all, we are going to configure the Active Directory. Right. See guys, we have the half an hour time. Let's quickly finish it off, right? Right. Then we are going to configure this, right? So first of all, let me launch 3 Windows instances, right? One is for AD, other one is for my client. Say, let's see, this one is client 3, this one is my client 4. Right? Right. First, let me launch the instance, and one machine I am going to configure the Active Directory. Right. Okay, let's see whether, let's see, try to finish on time. Let's see. Let's see, I can finish it on time. Here I already configured these things. This one need. Let me delete these things. So if you put a single message, it will take other 2 hours time, guys. Right. So right. Oh, that's right. And there are some questions on this, right? That's what I'm keen to do this. Right. Quickly launch 3 Windows instances, guys. Say, let me create a folder. This is for my Windows EC2 instance, right? Say, Say Windows 16, I need three EC2 instance, quickly launch. Right. Say what is the instance type, guys, I am launching right now? Spot instance or on demand instance or reserve instance or what is the instance type? Say, let me allow all traffic because sometimes there's an issues. In the so this is done. So let me mark this as my AD1, Active Directory 1. This is my client 1. Sorry, client. Sorry, client 3, guys. Client 4. These are my on-demand instances. Huh? Say still is spinning. Say let's see my first Windows machine. Just quickly connect and configure Active Directory. Say okay. You have to wait 4 minutes. So change. So if you configure Linux, it pretty much fast. Say Windows, you have to wait 4 minutes for the password. Say again, try. Any luck? Oh, I do it. This time, pass. Okay, wait, guys. Other 1 minute time at least. So I am going to close this one. We are going to configure a fresh and client machines. Right. So let's see. Just connect. Right. Now it's okay. Just load it quickly. Get the password quickly. Yes. Say for the safety purposes, just mention this is Active Directory 1 and the password. If you want, you can configure the password as you wish. Say, let me connect with this one. Say administrator and type the password. It's lengthy one anyway. So I can create the password for my comfort level. Anyway, I am going to use this one. So this is my Active Directory. So first of all, let's see, quickly configure the Active Directory, right, in cloud, right? you get better idea how to configure Active Directory in cloud. Huh? Say some people familiar with AD, some people not familiar with AD. Anyway, let's see. Let me quickly stop these things. What they call firewall. You can change the computer name here. Say here you go here and you can change the computer name. This is AD or something as you wish. Change here. Say work group. Say sorry, computer name AD1 or something, right? But if you want, you can change it. Right? Say let me stop the firewall first. Guys, any idea? Yeah, control panel and stop the firewall. Otherwise, you have to allow the specific traffic for the practical purpose. I am stopping this one. So it's not recommended for the practical purpose. Shit. Right, still is stopping. But meantime, okay. Meantime, let me configure the next server, client 3. Just connect here. Just quickly get the password. Just upload your PIM file and decrypt the password. And just get these things. CL3, client 3, and put the password. You can set your password to your comfort level as you wish. This is my client machine. This is my client machine is coming up. Meantime, check the AD. Now AD is okay. Say I'll show you where to change the name. Say this is my client machine. It still is coming up. Once you change the name, you have to restart the PC. Yeah? Say here, this is my client machine. Say server manager. Wait, the connection was. Wait, I lost the connection. Wait, let me. Say this is my client machine. So if you would like to change the name, say come here, local server, computer name. Say let's change to say CL3, client 3, yeah, and say okay. You have to restart the PC. Once you change the name, you have to restart the PC. Let's say you must restart the machine to enable the changes. Let it restart. But say let's go to our AD machine. Say here, this is our Active Directory machine. See, when we configure Active Directory, we have to go with static IP address, guys. Right? So what you can do is, this is our AD machine. Say just configure one static IP. Just check the IP here and configure same IP, right? This is that you have to be careful from beginning to end. Say IP config, say get the IP and quickly assign these things to your network. Say 172.31.30.184. So the subnet mask would be 240. 240, guys. Just carefully look at the figures, guys. Say if we put anything wrong, then the client won't connect with the server, right? So then all the issues comes one by one. 31.30.18. So just to see pretty much okay, right? 185. Just have a look, guys. Anyway, I'll just seems to be okay. Sometimes you may disconnect. When you say disconnect and connect again, right? Now see, within 1 to 5 seconds, we can again connect. Within particular time, we can again connect to the particular server. See, disconnect and connect. Now, again, so let's see the IP one more time. 85, I think so. So now we have assigned the static IP address to our AD server. That is a requirement, guys. That is done. Now we are going to configure the AD. Just go to the tools here. Say manage. Add roles and features. This is Windows, guys, not Amazon. Say next. Say new role. Yes. Just say next. Here you have to choose Active Directory users and computers. Active Directory domain services, right? Active Directory certificate No need Active Directory Federation services, right? Blah blah. Choose Active Directory domain services. The second option. Say next. Say next. And next and finish it up. Right. Say restart whenever needed. Right. Say install. Now we are installing Active Directory domain and service. Right. Say meantime, let's check our client machine. Let's see whether it's booted or not. Say just minimize this one. Just go to our client machine. This is our wait. This is our client machine. So it still is running. So you just connect this one, RDB client. Just copy and paste the password. This is the password. Right. So guys, this is our client is okay. So let's see the name successfully changed. Say local server, say name got changed, CL3, that is fine. Right, that is okay. Let's see our next client. Say, let's see whether this one is fine. Just say connect. Say RDB, just get the password. This is the password for client 4. So say client 4. Say this is the password. Say this fine. Say just connect this one. Say let's quickly change these things, guys. Change the name. I don't think we can complete FXX today. Wait. Ready to change the name? CL4. CL4 and CL. Let me restart this one. So this one also fine. Let me go to my AD machine. This is AD machine. Say close. Say. Now we are going to configure the AD server. Right? Now we are going to configure the AD server. Right? Quickly configure the AD server. Okay. You have to click promote this as a domain control. Right? There's option, guys. Say you have to click promote this server to a domain controller, right? Just click that option. Wait. Now see, actually it comes here. So you have to choose AD for the new forest. Say, just give the domain name here, say AWS.local or something. Just give your domain name, root domain. And where you are going to store the forest level and the domain level, say same as it is, and where you are going to store these ones, the specify the controller capabilities and the directory services restore password. Say that means anything crash in the AD, we have to restore the AD again. So that's what we need, the password. Let me put one password here. ABCD. Say next. There's no DNS, no need. NetBIOS names. It will take NetBIOS name. AWS, say next. Say domain name as abc.local, NetBIOS name as ABC, right? Like that. So we are going to store the databases, C Windows NTDS, log files, sysvol folder, right? You can change this location to the tape drive, whatever it is, or any particular, or even we can change to S3 bucket. Right? So this is done. So just say next and finish it off. Server automatically reboot at the end of the promotion operation. Say when we promote this as a server, once the promotion completed, server is going to restart automatically. So our clients are ready now. Let's connect this client. So guys, today I don't think we have time to learn the FX6. So we'll learn how to connect the Active Directory with clients, right? Next class, we are going to learn these things, how to connect the Windows machine with our FXS server. Actually, the connectivity part, when we connect these things with this one, say this our FXS file system with Windows machine, it takes minimum 20 minutes for, okay, for the creation of the connectivity, right? So installation done, say finish it off. Just say install and let EC2 instance restarts. Now we have successfully promoted. Let's wait for the restart. Okay. So if it is Linux, it pretty much fast than Windows. So it still is configuring. Say close and paste. Let it restart. Now restarting. Now, meantime, let's check our client machines. This is when client 3 is okay. Let's check the client 4. If these machines are okay, then we can quickly connect with our AD server. Say guys, meantime, just stop the file. Okay, let's see our let's see client 4. No need to download all the time. This one just for the time being, I am downloading. So this client also fine. Just go to the these things and quickly just stop the file. Right. So our windows are fine. So our clients are fine. Let's check the server. AD server. Just let's see. This is not good practice, guys. Okay. Every time connect like this. Okay. So just for the time being, I am doing. So our Active Directory is ready now, right? So it's connecting. Let's go to Server Manager. Say Tools. You can see here Active Directory users and computers. Right. Just open Active Directory users and computers. Say aws.local. This is our domain. Say here you can see all the computers here. So if you click computers, you can see our computers, but still this machines still not connected. If it is connected, you can see the machines here. Client 1, sorry, client 3, client 4, likewise, you can see. Okay. Let me connect our client with the server. Say, let's me check the IP address quickly. Say IP config, say the IPS 172.30.184. Right? So right. Say let's go to our client PC, client 3. Just configure the IP address. Just go to IPv4. DNS IP, you have to configure the Active Directory server's IP address, right? Say 172.31.30.185, I think, 185, right? So then let's configure this also. I have to give manual IP address. So this one is this machine IP. Yeah? Say guys, I'm a oh, wait. So 172.31.29.10 and the subnet mask. Default gateway. So this one should be 30 and 185, I think. Yes, okay, right. So right. Say okay. So if you change the IP, sometime you may disconnect and connect. Now it's disconnected. Connected, fine. Now see, now I am going to connect my client with the server, right? I'm going to connect my client with the server, right? Let's see, right now there's no client here, right? You see here in the in our server, there is no client here. I'm going to connect this one. So this is our client. Server manager. Say work group. Now we are going to change this one to domain. Say domain. Say AWS.local. Right? It will ask the admin password. Right. Now it's asking the admin password, username. So administrator and the password. We have to give the password. So error code join domain. So username or password incorrect. Okay. Administrator. Meantime, check the IP address. Oh shit. Anyway, I'll do this practical again. So there's a conflict is here, right? Let's see. So wait. I'm going to change this one. This one to wait for. Wait. There's a IP change. So Windows firewall, I have to off, right? Otherwise, right. Let me connect again now. Again issue. Okay. Anyway, what I can do is I'll do this one again because since there's a guys. Anyway, I'll do this one again. We'll do again with this one. Our next class, guys. Right. So, guys, today I got sometimes actually sorry for you for these things. Actually, then we'll stop for the day, guys, today. Then we are going to meet same these things on next class. Okay, we'll meet same time, guys. Okay, then, guys, goodbye.